this man and this woman, husband and wife, they're at the park.
Praise Jesus.
And the guy's stepkid hurt you. You know,
Yeah,
he's there.
God's all I have.
Having a good time or whatever, and
How do I feel? Shit. But I still have faith in him, or I would have killed myself by now.
And he says,
This world's messed up, man. I'm watching all these divorced men talking about how,
he gives her a kiss or whatever, and she says,
you know, they're talking about how they thought their missus would never do it, and then now they're telling guys, yeah, they thought that their girl would never do it, and they cheated on her, and they prayed and everything. I'm like, what are they women like? Women just like evil bitches or something? Like, what's wrong with you women? All I'm hearing about is all these women like cheating on men, and I'm just like,
and then like 2 weeks later, she's starting to get in a panic because he's well.
What's going on?
She starts
I don't want to hear. Every time I hear this, I'm like, I don't want to hear a woman say that they're a good person. Like, I'm sorry, you can't. Every time I hear this, I'm like, I look at every woman and go, "You're a cheating hoe. You can't help yourself." And then you say, "Oh, I'm a good this, I'm good that." No, I'm just going to look at you like you're a dirty hoe. That you can't be trusted. That everything that comes out of your mouth is just bullshit. That's how I'm going to see women now. Because every time I see these videos of guys going, "I had a great wife, I done everything for her, and she just tripped and fell." I'm like, no, you just don't trip and fall. That's called an unloving soul.
She got into the relationship. Okay, she saw safety. She was panicked.
Yeah, this is why relationships are hard, because they're not about love.
Because he had money, he could provide safety.
Yeah,
and
that's all it's about.
That's what she did.
And God says that's bound to fail, and it does.
Do you agree with this guy to divorce him?
Yes. If you don't love somebody, you can't be with them. It's about love or nothing.
To me, that would be about the only more devastating thing a woman can do.
I mean, I'm never going to have. I've been single so long. I'm just like, yeah, no girl wants me, so I'll just get used to it. It's kind of bit me in the ass.
Like I said in the last video,
you know,
it's shocking how many of them are perfect.
Women I've just seen as takers, and it's been my own fault. I was one of them idiots who, oh yeah, women are this, women are that. Nah. This world has taught women to treat men like garbage, and that it's okay, that we're all evil or something. I've never been evil in my life. I mean, growing up when I was a teenager, all kids are reckless. All kids say stupid things. I mean, I was picked on, called ugly and acne face and that, and I used to retaliate. I was in trouble most of the time growing up because I didn't like people calling me pizza face and stuff and calling me poor. So I was called the bully. When the people were picking on, like giving me shit because I was poor and I had severe acne, so I used to react. I was always kicked out of class. I remember, yeah, because you're always singled out because you had severe acne. I wasn't a pussy. My dad, I can't stand him. He sent me to go boxing. He said, "You're not getting picked on. You're going to go learn how to fight because you're going to stand up for yourself." Obviously, that was the reason he knew I was an ugly kid. And instead of standing up for me, knowing I was going to get I was going to cause shit growing up, I was just go learn how to fight, and then I was in trouble, and I was going home. Oh, you're being bad. I'm like, what do you expect? Kids aren't exactly nice to me. Every day was like a war.
What type of man exactly?
Oh, Wayne's doing this. I go, well, yeah, well, you're calling me shit, you asshole. How do you think it makes me feel when you say it? Oh, well, yeah, it's not funny. It was never funny. It was, and I got kicked out of class every time because people were calling me names and because of how, and they were going, oh, no, yes, you were. My true friends told me, man. I did have friends, guys who actually cared about me at school. This is how you know when you're growing up that there are people who care. And you know the people who cared? They came from foreign countries. One of my friends who used to talk to us was a guy from Chile. Yeah, he was like light brown colour fella. He was one of the nicest kids to me. Everyone used to give him shit. That was the world I grew up with. I was called a redneck and that. And one of my friends was a Chilean who was brown, close to a black guy, and white people were the ones who would like call you racist and that, but they were the most racist people you could see. You're like, what's going on? All this like topsy-turvy, upside down, back to front world.
Children, they didn't bother. Last year, he helped change Georgia.
Like I was in the class with all like they called us the troublemakers. It was just like it was the kids that they didn't care about, who come from broken homes, who they didn't want to take the time to teach us. It was it's too much. You just come from a broken home. It's like, and all they taught us was like that white people were bad and stuff. I'm like, and then you go learn like because a lot of us grew up. You learn about the Anzac history, and it's like you really know how to stuff up history.
Support that child.
White people are bad, but then Anzac Day, can you just like tell the proper story? Yeah, a lot of stuff was bad.
His case was the first to test the new law, and in chambers, the judge terminated his parental rights and obligations.
I feel this is a major victory for
How do I feel? I'm at the end of my road, man. Basically, I've worked, and like everything's so expensive, and I just I didn't care. I haven't had a girlfriend in so long.
2 out of the 3 children.
No girl's interested in me, so I just like, oh well, what am I meant to do? No family, just live life and die. Well, end this flesh and go to heaven with God. I still believe in God the Father. I mean, he feeds the birds. It's no magic trick. So I'm just like, well, that's God. So God's real. So I've got to have faith in him. And everything's just like so much tape and guidelines, and you got to do this and that. And I'm like, where's my freedom? These are telling me what I have to do or else. And I'm like, I don't hurt nobody, do nothing to nobody, but basically you're making me a slave to you. And I'm like, nah. Oh, well, then you're basically saying I'm your slave. And then you'll try and make excuses about making me your slave. I don't drink, but I smoke weed, but it's like weed is like the worst thing in the world. It's like, no, it's not. How am I talking to you normal then? Oh, because of weed, whatever. And see, this is watching these ones about how girls have slept around and kids are finding out that their parents are.
Benny versus hold on. When it comes to
here we go, 23-month-old
Robin Benny. It had been determined by this.
Make it.
Mr. Benny, you are not the father.
See, imagine that. Imagine a kid finding out that your father that you've loved all your life is not your father because some woman couldn't be bothered. Could you imagine being a kid? I swear women forget when they were kids. To know what it would feel like to not know who a parent is. Imagine that. Growing up, you're a kid and you go, oh, that's not my dad. It was a different one. Mum, what were you doing? Oh, well, I was just falling and tripping and rooting anybody. Showing you that you don't care about other humans. Oh, no. Yes, that's what it means. That's what it means when you do that stuff. It means you don't care about another human being. You do realize that. When you go around sleeping around, you don't care about people. You don't even care about yourself. See, I can't watch that because to a man, right? I don't think women understand. Men, we love children. We don't want to see them get hurt. Gave man a flag, wife gets furious at husband for accepting it.
Married women do not really love their husband. 90% of married women do not really love their husband.
How pathetic is that? 90% of women.
Modern marriage.
What's wrong with you women? Oh, well, no. Okay, you obviously don't believe in God. So if I say who feeds the birds, you're not really going to give us stuff anyway. Oh, dude, you don't believe in God because this is disgusting. 90% of women, like, yeah, you're not searching for love. You're not searching for God. Okay, you know what you get for that? You get hell. You get everlasting hell, an eternity of hell for showing no love. Going, I want this, I want that, and I mean, you don't have to believe it. I don't really care anymore. I don't want to be in this world. I mean, I've been saying I want a job. I've been looking for jobs. Got an MC license instead of walkie talkie. I'm out. We're basically broke. I don't know what I'm going to do.
She loses interest. The moment you stumble, she reevaluates.
This place has no love, man. It's just like we want you to be a slave. I'm like, where's the love, man?
Divorce rates are skyrocketing.
Oh, no, I don't know because I have love in my heart. I'm not a hateful person like you people, where everything's you gotta do this. You're like you're just basically judging people straight away.
Should end. Because if you are a sane person, you would know that there is more to relationships than love. First things first is
no. Everything has to be based around love. What are? You're a moron. See, this is what happens when you don't follow God. You will say relationships are everything else bar what they're meant to be. Love. That's it. If you have love, everything else comes out of love. Because love is God. See, if you don't have God, you would say stupid shit like that. Saying there's anything else but love. No, there's nothing else by love. Because if you have love, in the worst of times, you just come together and find ways. Whereas people aren't doing that.
And she got.
What else have we got? I love that guy, Ibrahim Traore.
Most people couldn't even find this country on a map.
Burkina Faso.
Teach you more about humanity.
Great man. If this was not filmed, you would never have filmed. I don't date single. I don't care. Every time I see these things. Anything recent? Oh, 2 weeks. What's this? 5 days. What does it say? Man exposed to cheating wife in front of her parents on Christmas. Ooh. Women, what do you get out of this? Like, do you think it's funny? Like, if I say to you, who feeds the birds? God. Do you think God's a clown or something? Do you think he's playing jokes with you? Do you think you can cry your way into God or something? Like this fake cry with God, and he's going to go, oh, that's all right. No, God's not an idiot. Get it in your heads. He created both of us. He created both male and female. Created both of us. Get your head out your ass. So
apparently it's going 2 ways now.
Oh, you can tell. Look at her. It's Christmas and she's wearing tights. What are you wearing tights for? Are you at the gym? It doesn't look like you're at the gym.
It's not looking good.
You're not at the gym. What are you wearing?
We've got here.
You're not at the gym.
Parents are getting a divorce after I exposed their daughter for being on dating apps. It runs in the family. These people went behind.
Yeah, man. Like,
wanted to sit there.
tell us what other things. I don't masturbate or watch porn. I haven't busted a nut in like so long, and it's like it gets frustrating because you got no girl. It's like what the? But I'm not gonna bow to a woman and beat myself off to a picture of something that has no feelings for me, doesn't care about me. That's what I'm trying to tell men. Stop wasting your time with that shit. You're giving these women this pedestal to sit on for nothing. What, for just spreading their legs? And then they say, oh you're intimidated. No, woman. I'm not intimidated by a twig.
Oh, look at that. You got the decoration.
I'm a big dude. Every time I hear a woman say intimidated, I'm like, do you understand? If I hear you mention, like, you're not intimidating. You're an idiot. You only have jobs because men allowed you to get them. If people were serious about hiring and they didn't have to worry about red tape and bullshit, they'd hire men. Because they say men do this and men, yep, that's work. There would be no HR. Do you understand this shit? before like we allowed women into the workforce and gave like all these rights and shit, there was no HR. Men just worked. And you should have seen the shit they used to do. It was dangerous as shit. And there was no compensation or work cover. Yeah, if they died at work, it was just they were dead.
Catching strays in that as well.
But you, like, I hear, oh, I'm this, I'm that. And I'm like, yeah, you also probably didn't come from the gutter. Like, I hear this, oh, I'm a surgeon. Really? Well, you didn't come from a surgeon by coming from the gutter. I'll tell you that right now. Because it takes a long time, like 10 years or something, to become a qualified surgeon. 10 years of study or something to become a qualified surgeon. So you would have to have a decent upbringing to be able to go into a bank and get a loan to go do that study.
What's going on in this household? But it seems like everyone's going to be
so these people that don't understand, like, oh, I worked so hard. So, like, yeah, really, what was your upbringing to give you that step? You always forget that part, don't you? Oh, but no, you forgot that part. And you're coming from the gutter. I see this all the time with your spoons. I work so hard, and I go, what part? Well, how did you get that? Oh, well, my mum and my dad. And I'm like, there you go. There's your answer right there. You don't understand the gutter. You don't know how much, I wouldn't say easier, I would say how much more of an advantage you have of having both your mum and dad to help you do that. And love you that much to do that. A lot of parents don't love their kids. They say they love their kids. Oh, I just got to do this. No. Once you get with God, you understand that all the things that parents are doing isn't loving their kids. It's what they've been told how to love their kids. When God says that to love your kids, to be there for your kids, to be with your kids, to bring up your kids. It's not how much money you share them with or all these vacations. It's about being there for your kids. It's in the Bible. It says, be there for your kids. Be like your kids. And we become so materialistic that that's how we've made it. Everyone's got a gadget, a gizmo. I'm done. I don't want to be here. Like, and God's keeping me here. I've talked to him. I'm like, why are you keeping me here? Can't you look? If you're going to show me something, show me. Because I can't do this anymore. Like, what was the upbringing? Go to work, get a job, blah, 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 and make a family. Okay. Went to work, got a woman, and all she did was take and then end up leaving with my daughter. And now it's like, 20 years later? And I haven't seen basically see my daughter a couple of times while we were separate. Like, she took off when she was 2, when my daughter was 2. Took her when she was 2. And for 18 years of my daughter's life, I got to see her when I can afford to. And it's like, this is bullshit, man. And then they'll say, they always say the man's a deadbeat. No, really? When the woman took her away and I had to still paying child support and planes and hotels and rental cars and all that shit. And you're just like, really? I'm a deadbeat and I'm trying to do all that? What does a woman do? Oh, she's just a woman. Okay, no worries. I understand now. I understand this world perfectly. Men, women, poor women. That's how men have done it. It wasn't the women who did it. It was the men. Instead of men turning around and say, you women, you are to help us. That's what God said. They turn around, oh, you're so young. Oh, sexy woman. Oh. I mean, you can say it's not, but it is. Women get to pick, kick, man, do whatever, man. I've been alone for so long, and all women do to me is have every excuse in the book and call me shit and blah, 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 make excuses. They never tell the truth. They just lie just constantly. And I'm like, I can't wait to, and I know they're going to hell because they'll never respect God. They never respect God. Even when you blatantly show them God, you're like, who feeds the birds? And they laugh and stuff. I'm like, you are a dumbass. Do you even know, oh, God? I'm like, okay, explain your theory on what life is then. Who is it? The Big Bang? What? Darwin's theory? What? Oh, well, you don't know, do you? You're just a dumb moron walking around going, oh, God's not real. Then why would this happen if God was real? I'm like, if you read the Bible, you'd understand why, but you haven't even bothered to pick it up. Oh, because people get cancer? Yeah, that's called the effects of not having. If you read the Bible, you'd understand. Cancer, all these viruses and that are here on this earth, right? Because we got kicked out of Eden. That's why there's cancers. That's why there's deadly ticks. Because we were kicked out of the garden. And that's why people don't understand. They're like, oh, God does this. No, we didn't. We did it. We got kicked out of Eden. That's why we have all these punishments and ticks and plagues and viruses and diseases. Because we're kicked out of the garden. We're not protected. We have to have faith to be protected. You have to be sacrificed to be protected. It's all through the Bible, man. All through the Bible. We got kicked out of Eden. That's why people die of cancer. That's why people get killed by lions and stuff. We're kicked out of Eden.
Now I didn't.
No, there was never you did pay for it. I paid.
I was about to, but myself.
How do I feel? Oh, I'm done, man. I wanted a woman, a family, when I had a job and shit. And now I'm just like, I don't really care about life anymore. I mean, I got a beautiful body and that, but because I'm not rich and probably dick not down past my dick's what 7.77 inches, right? Just off 8 inches. Oh, it's not up to 8 inches. It's not bigger than that. So, oh, why can't you abracadabra and make it bigger? I'm like, what are you talking about, stupid? Like, these women have the most ridiculous things of like abracadabra. It's like, this is not Walt Disney or Hollywood. And if women are going to be like that, don't expect me to be nice to you. Don't expect hello and, oh, will you carry this for me? If you're that shallow as a human being. Okay, I'm a human being, but if this is how people are, oh, you're not doing this, you're a piece of shit. Don't expect me to be nice to you. I'll be God, I'll be like Christ. And you know what Christ does? Doesn't talk to you. I don't know you. You don't have love. You have all these things on me of what, oh, you should be doing this, and if you're not, and you this, oh, you don't have this. Like, okay. And if that's what women are going to be, that's how I'm going to look at you. Like you are evil. Like you follow Satan. Like you have no love. Like you don't care about people. Like that's all I'm going to see you as. And that's all I'm going to say. You cannot change the way. I don't hate yous. Don't get that in your head. I don't hate. I love. I have God's love in my heart, but that's what I see. That's what you do. If you want me to see you another way, then act a different way. Be a different way. But you're not. You're not like Christ. And
I think your drink is empty. My English not great. Do you have a pet dog or cat? Yes, both. 2 cats.
So
3 dogs.
There we go.
Here's a dog for a girl. 1 boy, 2 girls. How do you know what gender my dogs are? Can tell you, and also.
This guy's just schooled a trans. This girl obviously is a transgender idiot, and he just said, when you take your dogs to the vet, do they know what sex they are? And I'm like, this transgender and LGBT rubbish is so stupid. Everyone knows it's male and female. You can do it in the wild, like see it in the wild stuff. It's just so stupid, man.
The vet tells you what sex the flipping
boys. But with me, man, I'm done with this, man.
She just answered the
I like rap music.
Simp streamer.
And I want to do my thing, but
spending $50,000 on OF girl.
No way, dude. See, that's stupid, man. Like he's probably going, I make this much money and that. You just spent 50 grand on one chick. Did you root her or like? No way, dude.
This guy just moved 50K and he's the best friend ever. Yeah, GG's, mate. GG's. GG. You are
50 grand. No way. You bitch. Nah. People should shame this girl. Nah, I'm serious. Like, you should shame that girl. That girl should be shamed. Her. She should be shamed.
Party on this particular
Shamed across the world. And told she's a dirty,
2 months ago, whatever.
gold digging skank. Just, nah, we can't have this anymore. Just, don't just shame the men. Shame the women. We have to shame women. Stop blaming the people who get used. How about we start blaming the user as well? How about that? How about that? Instead of looking and going, you're a dumb, stupid guy for getting used, how about we blame the user for being a user piece of shit who belongs in hell? How about that? How about we do that from now on? When we see these people go, don't just blame the guy getting used or the girl getting used. Blame the friggin' user. Let's blame the slut. Let's blame the sleazebag. Let's get these people shamed. Stop blaming the person who gets used and go, oh, well, you shouldn't have done this. How about the person doesn't use the person? How about that? I'm sick of hearing, well, you shouldn't let people use you. You should learn to stand. How about we tell people to stop using people? How about that? I'm so sick of blaming the victim. How about we blame the people who are the perpetrators? How about we do that? How about we blame these perpetrators instead of the victims? Instead of going, well, you shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have gone with that girl. How about that girl stop being a bitch? How about she stop being a thief? How about she stop being a gold digging using hoe? How about that? How does that sound? How about we change it around and stop going, you shouldn't have done this, you shouldn't have done that. How about we stop people using? How about we get rid of users? How about we get rid of sluts and sleazes and all these pieces of garbage? How about that?
It's nothing.
How about that? How about we do that?
It's a crazy time to be alive. We got flipping wildebeests.
Okay? How about we start getting the users? Stop blaming the people who get used. How about we get the users? Let's end them. These women who go, I'm going to go take out 10 dinners. I'm going to go use these people and that. How about we shame them? Stop shaming the people who get used and go, oh, you're a cuck. You're a simp, whatever. Okay, they are, fine. But how about we start shaming the people who are using the cucks and the simps and all that? How about we just start shaming them, taking them down, making them feel like they are the worst people on this planet so they can repent and change their wicked hearts. Let's go after them. Stop going, oh, you shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have let that girl do this. You shouldn't have let that girl do that. How about that girl stop doing it? How about that? How about that girl stop doing it in the first place? Let's get rid of users. Let's get rid of the sleazers. Let's get rid of the sluts. Let's get rid of cons. Okay? Yeah, fine, you got simps and cucks and all that. But how about we stop them using the cucks and the simps? How about we stop them people? Because I hate bad people. I don't love bad people. I love people, but I don't love badness. It's not allowed in his kingdom. So I don't want users. I don't want sleazers. I don't want sluts. So why do we keep blaming the people who get used by the sluts and the sleazers? How about we blame the sleazers and sluts for once? How about we start shaming them all the way to the dirt and showing them that's what they are. They're dirt. They're dirty. They're filthy. They use people. They have no love. How about we stop applauding it, putting it up on a podium and a pedestal? How about we smash that to the ground and say, no. You go with the victim that you just abused. You have to feel like shit. You have to feel like the worst person in the world, like you're crap. You have to feel how they feel. Because that's what you do to people. That's what the users and that do. Why do we keep going, oh, you simp, you cuck? How about let's go to the people who keep using the cucks and the simps and going, no, you are the bad person. You stop what you're doing. You're disgusting. You're filthy. You are the worst person on earth, and just go after them. Stop going after the cucks and the simps. Let's go after the people who make them. The people who use them.
this thing
and abuse them. How about we stop that? In the name of Jesus. We stop the badness.
This guy is a walking example.
How about that?
If I buy a girl,
When someone, like, when a bully bashes someone, right?
yeah.
Do you go to the person who's bashing and go, oh, well, you shouldn't have been doing that? No, you don't, do you? You go to the bully and go, how about you keep your hands to your freaking self? Hello? There's the answer right there. Instead of letting the slut and the sleaze abuse the cuck or the simp or whatever it is, how about you go up to them and go, slut, how about you don't use that person? How about you be humane? How about you be more loving? How about you be caring? You do not deserve that. Who the hell do you think you are? How about that? How about we do it that way? Stop using people. Stop abusing people. You don't deserve that just because you're this. Have some love. So, in the name of Jesus, God bless.
What you're not getting for 50.